In the vast, open expanse of the African savanna, where the sun beats down relentlessly on the land, a zebra FO takes its first, shaky steps into a world where every moment of life is a battle for survival. The savanna is a place of stark beauty, where the golden grasses stretch endlessly, and the earth is cracked and parched from the scorching heat. Yet, beneath the surface of this beauty lies a world fraught with danger and ruthless competition. From the moment a zebra is born, it is thrust into a world where survival is never guaranteed. The FO, still wet with the remnants of birth, is already instinctively trying to stand on its wobbly legs. Its eyes, though still unfocused, begin to take in the world around it. The savanna, both stunning and unforgiving, is a place where every creature must fight, outsmart, or outrun the threats lurking in every corner. The foe's first steps are uncertain, but its instincts kick in almost immediately. Within moments, the tiny zebra is trying to follow its mother, sensing that staying close to her is its best chance of survival. The mother, protective and aware of the dangers that lie in wait, nudges the FO with her nose, encouraging it to rise and stay close. The FO, though inexperienced, already understands the importance of the herd. As it stands for the first time on shaky legs, it begins to grasp one of the most vital lessons it will ever learn, the importance of unity. In the wild, there is strength in numbers. Alone, a zebra is vulnerable, but together, they can stand a better chance of survival against the predators that prowl in the tall grasses. Within just an hour of birth, the FO is already attempting to walk, its tiny hooves sinking into the dry earth beneath. The mother moves slowly, ensuring her young one stays close, and the herd begins to move as well. The savanna is alive with sounds of life, birds calling overhead, the wind rustling through the grass, and in the distance, the low growl of predators. The foe's first lessons come quickly. The sky above seems endless, but down on the ground, danger is everywhere. The predators, such as lions, hyenas, and cheetahs, are always watching, waiting for the opportunity to strike. The zebra FO, vulnerable and unaware of the true danger, follows its mother as they move cautiously across the plains. By the time the FO is 24 hours old, it has already begun to graze, its tiny mouth finding the sparse grass and brushing the dirt from its hooves as it takes its first bites of food. The FO is learning that it must constantly keep moving, grazing as it walks, listening, and staying alert. The savanna is a beautiful yet hostile environment, and there are no breaks from the constant vigilance required to survive. The herd moves in tight formation, every zebra aware of the presence of predators. The FO must learn quickly to keep up, to stay within the safety of the group. As the FO grows, so too do its challenges. It begins to test its legs, running short distances alongside the herd. Each day, its body becomes stronger, its muscles more developed. Running is an instinct that every zebra must hone, as it is often the difference between life and death. The FO learns that the predators will always be a step behind, ready to strike at the first sign of weakness, but the speed of the herd is their greatest advantage. As the FO grows into a juvenile zebra, it is already able to keep pace with the group. The once fragile FO is now a part of the herd, moving in unison, learning the rhythms of the wild. Life on the savanna is a constant battle. The foe's most immediate threats come from the lions, who rule the plains with ruthless efficiency. The lion prides move in stealth, waiting for an opportunity to separate one zebra from the herd. Zebras, unlike some of the other herbivores, do not have large tusks or sharp claws to defend themselves. Instead, they rely on speed, agility, and the protection of the herd. The FO, still inexperienced, feels the pulse of danger in the air. It senses the predators long before it sees them, and its heart races at the very thought of the chase that may soon unfold. As the FO grows, the realities of life on the savanna become clearer. It learns that danger is never far away, and its survival depends on more than just speed. It must rely on its mother's guidance, the protection of the herd, and above all, its ability to adapt quickly to the ever-changing environment. The FO begins to understand that survival is not just about outrunning predators. It's about knowing when to stay still, when to flee, and when to trust the instincts of the older zebras in the herd. In its first year, the FO experiences its first true test of survival. A lioness emerges from the tall grass, her eyes locked onto the zebra herd. The foe's heart begins to pound in its chest as the scent of the predator drifts through the air. The herd, aware of the threat, begins to move in unison. Hooves pound against the earth as they take flight, the FO now following in the rhythm of the group, each zebra knowing its place in the formation. The lioness, though swift and strong, is no match for the speed of the herd. The FO, with the protection of its mother, keeps pace with the others, its small but growing legs carrying it faster with each stride. The lions, however, are persistent. They watch the herd carefully, looking for any sign of weakness. The foe's survival is a testament to the collective strength of the herd, as the predators are unable to separate one zebra from the group. The FO learns that survival is a team effort, that every zebra in the herd plays a part in ensuring the safety of the young, the old, and the vulnerable. As the seasons change, the FO begins to mature. By its second year, the FO is no longer the vulnerable youngster it once was. It is now a strong, fast young zebra, able to outrun most predators, but danger is always near. The FO is now aware of the cyclical nature of life on the savanna. The land changes with the seasons, the rains come and go, the grass grows tall and thick, and then the dry season arrives, turning the once fertile plains into barren stretches of earth. The herd's migration becomes crucial during this time, as the zebras search for food and water. The FO, now fully part of the herd, understands the importance of this journey. The migration is long and exhausting, and the journey is not without peril. The FO's stamina is tested as it travels through rough terrain, crossing rivers and climbing hills in search of fresh pastures. Every zebra must conserve its energy, keep pace, and protect itself from the dangers that lurk along the way. The herd's migration leads them to the Mara River, a barrier between them and the life-sustaining waters on the other side. The river is treacherous, its currents swift and dangerous. Crocodiles wait beneath the water, their eyes barely visible above the surface. Lions watch from the riverbanks, ready to pounce on any zebra that strays too far from the group. The crossing is always a tense moment, a test of survival for the herd. The FO, now older and stronger, faces its first true test of survival in the wild. It must cross the river with the others, moving swiftly through the water to avoid the lurking crocodiles and the watchful eyes of the lions. The river crossing is a dangerous and chaotic event. Some zebras are caught by crocodiles, while others manage to escape the jaws of death by inches. The FO, now understanding the gravity of the moment, moves with determination, staying close to its mother and following the herd. The zebra's survival is not just about individual strength, it's about the collective power of the group. Together, they make it across, the FO now more aware of the dangers that surround it, but also of the strength that comes from being part of something larger. As the migration continues, the FO faces new challenges. The predators of the savanna are relentless. Lions stalk the herd from the shadows, waiting for the weak or the slow. Hyenas circle from a distance, their laughter echoing across the plains. For the FO, survival is about more than just avoiding predators, it's about learning to navigate the complexities of the savanna, where every step is a calculated risk. The FO is now fully grown and faces the greatest challenge of its life. Separated from the herd, it is left vulnerable. A lion pride, having silently tracked the herd for days, moves in for the kill. The FO, now strong and fast, knows that it must fight for its life, but it is alone. The lion pride moves quickly, surrounding the zebra, using their strength and teamwork to bring it down. The FO tries to escape, but it is too late. The zebra succumbs to the inevitable, becoming part of the predator-prey cycle that defines the harsh realities of life on the savanna.